So let's see. And in fact, if we're just going to go ahead and buy one, we're going to go ahead and buy this kind of double-handed one, because this seems like more appropriate. Cool, now that we have both of those, we can actually go in, because we actually don't spend the material until we make the weapon. So that's kind of what I'm getting at here, is we can actually come in here, we can grab our template, just kind of drag this guy out here, something like this. And then we can take, we need to raise this up somewhere around there. And we'll just put the muzzle there. Sure, why not? Now, what we can do is go to the attributes here and go to material. And like I said, we can actually choose steel. Even though we don't have any, we can choose it regardless. And do this, something like that, right? Calculate this thing. So there you can see the attack is 110, and our current gun is 74. The one that Adisa will just let you make was 94. So this is certainly a bit better. 110 is not bad. I would have liked for it to be, have more than that. But it's entirely possible that if we grab another muzzle, that we can get some more damage out of this. I don't know that for sure, but I recall being told that by one or more of you a while back. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to, let's jump out of here. We don't want to save this. We were just experimenting, just testing, We're going to talk to Adisa.
Nice to see ya.
Mm-hmm. And we're going to buy another muzzle. Now, I kind of feel like buying something different. This is what we have now. So kind of like the idea of jumping into one of these other guys. Although I don't like this whole angled right, angled left thing. Angled down, angled up. And then we've got this one. Muzzle type 1. Well, let's go ahead and buy one of these guys. Click this guy, buy it. And let's experiment once again. So we go to gun, template, put down this guy, raise this up. Technically, I don't think we have to raise this. We could just throw the muzzle out anywhere. But I may just end up making the gun. So let's do this one kind of close. Raise this up a bit. Do the second one. Okay, so this one's bigger. That's cool. Something like this. Right? Lower this back down. One more. Let's bring this up just a hair. Grab our steel material. And this won't be exactly the same, but we get it close. Something like that. I think that's actually pretty close. Calculate this. 214. Wow. Now, I don't know if both of those fire at the same time, but we don't really care, right? With that kind of damage, we don't really care. So, let's see. Let's go to the template. I want to see if I take this out and recalculate. So it does go down. Wow, it went from 214 down to 132. So obviously this muzzle is better damage, assuming of course that the steel is about the same quantity that we had before, close enough. I mean, that's a big difference anyway, 20 something. So probably the muzzle. Very cool. So now I kind of am wondering, what about a third muzzle? Kind of want to try it. Let's go ahead and do it while we're at it. While we're spending our beef dollars, why not? We'll buy another one of those, just one. Okay, let's come back in here one more time. Okay, we want the gun. This time we're going to make this. Whatever this is, we want to make this thing. No sense in wasting our bullets on that crap gun that we have right now. Actually, you know what? We aren't going to be able to make this, but we can save the ISO. And if we save the ISO, then we don't have to make it again. We can actually go out, make all the steel that we need, and then come back in here and just go ahead and craft it, because we've saved the template essentially. So as far as the muzzles go, let's see. We've got two. We're going to start with the weak one first, and we're going to stick it down here in the bottom. Something like that. And then we're going to raise this up just above that. And I think let's think about this here. Let's get this muzzle out. I think I want it to be something like that. Oh, of course I didn't line that up right. Of course not. Let's see. We can tap it over here with the arrow keys once it's selected. So that's cool. And then we're going to raise this up. I think we'll do the other one right above it. Something, but I kind of like the idea of it being offset and back just a little bit. Something like that. Yeah, that's cool. I think we're going to dig that quite a bit. Okay, so we're going to lower this back down and get with the steel making. Now, mirroring is going to help quite a bit. So let's go to material. We'll do the mirroring, and I forget which direction here. I think we want that one. Cool. So whatever we do on one side is going to be mirrored on the other. Now, we're not exactly split down the middle on this thing at all. I don't know if I can select. So we can shift select this stuff and kind of move this stuff over. If I look under here, yeah, we're kind of lined up with the grid. It's the muzzles that aren't really like in the center, so let's try and select those guys. Get them moved over. I think that looks about right. Cool, I think we're pretty centered there. Point the gun right at our face. These top guys might be off just by one. Does that look any better? Might not matter. I think it's kind of one of these things where they're a little, just enough wider where they're not going to be centered over that guy either way. Although I suppose that looks better. Okay, cool. Mirroring. Let's do this. So, yeah, that's a little bit better. It's not really... Oh, boy. How perfect are we going to try and get this? We'll move that over and take another look. Okay, so I guess that actually is centered there. Cool. So we're going to lower this down. What I want to do is I want to get that steel kind of bridging the gap at this low point. Steel. And let's take a look at it from this angle. We're going to get a little closer. Something like this up to that point. Cool. And how far forward are we going to bring this? I keep forgetting I don't need to go all the way over there. Let's go here and up. And we're going to go just to the top of the muzzle for now. Right there. Of that one anyway. Cool. And then this gun is going to be like heavy on the front end, I think, is the way we're going to roll with this. And of course this wants to go in different directions for me now. This thing gets a little wonky on me. It's kind of funny there. Maybe no. Just doesn't it doesn't do what I want it to do. It's trying to go off in this different direction now, and it gets fiddly. It gets fiddly with me. You were working so fine before. Now, you know what I'm wondering is, I think this might have something to do with the reference plane. If it is, then boy, that's been my problem all along. I think it wants to build back towards the reference plane. Nope. Look at that, it still goes up and down. Previously, it went front to back just exactly like I wanted it, but this time around, nay. That was closer to what I wanted. I'll do something like that for now. It's just not behaving. It's just not behaving. We're gonna try this guy. Nope. Drag. Bring this up to here. Well, anyway, we're going to play around with this a little bit. It's not behaving appropriately. I definitely don't like it when it does that. But we'll have to play with this some more. We'll get there. Okay, well, this is what I have ended on. As you can see up here, we're using 16 steel, and I even used some silver in there. I just thought it would be kind of cool to throw a little bit of that in. I don't really have much of a stock back here. I just kind of ended it in what kind of looks like a stock. Probably not very functional, but that's cool. Just wanted to end that there. And yeah, like I said, I threw silver in mostly for highlighting, but I also kind of did this sight essentially there. It's not really much of a sight, but you get the gist. I just wanted to add a little bit more detail to the gun. So this is what we've got. We're looking pretty good. If I go ahead and recalculate this, just make sure we're at 312, so not bad. And again, we're at 16 steel, which I'm pretty sure is what we could make. Might have been 15? I don't quite recall. But anyway, we do have the silver. We have 6 silver, so we're good there. So all that's left to do now is save this. Let's save this as the, how about the Mega Weem rifle? Cool, Mega Weem rifle. So we've got that saved, it's ready, and now all we need to do is get the steel together. So, it's now become dark, and I am quite hungry. I've been working on this for a little while now. So let's see, I think I can eat these guys, right? That'll help a little tiny bit. Where are these guys? Oh, the flatbread, right. Okay, cool. So we've got that, and we wanted to make steel. Let's bring this up. Steel. We're going to take another look. Max. Okay, so we are short. We are short some iron. The gun right now is requiring 16. Now, of course, I can go in and I can delete some of the steel out so that we can make the gun with 15, but I don't know, it's pretty easy to go back and get the iron, so I'll probably do that. For now, we're going to go ahead and make the steel. We've got the max, we'll go ahead and crank that out. Cool. So, oh, it was actually just the wood we were short on. Okay, well that's a little bit easier. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run out, grab wood, and then we're going to make this thing because it's awesome. Okay, I just quickly went and grabbed one tree. That was pretty easy to do, so let's go ahead and make one more of these. One. And then we're going to jump in here and break out the gun. Now I need to load this. Let's see. This one, export an item. No. Oh yeah, right. They have it over here. I had to remember. Blade, another sword, this, that. Please tell me I just went right over it. Oh, I think we need to be on gun. That would make sense. Okay, there we go. Mega Weem rifle. Sweet. So that's what we're looking at. Again, we get the materials, attributes are good. 312. Whew, so good. Okay, so now what we need to do is just go ahead and kick this out. We already saved it. Right, so now we're going to export it to the game. So 16 steel, we've got plenty there, or we have exactly enough rather. We have plenty of silver. We already have the other stuff. Sure, looks good, let's do it. The item is done. Enjoy. Oh, we will. We definitely will. Okay, so let's see. We've got to jump into the inventory and go in here. So there we go. There is our gun, the Mega Weem rifle. Look at that. Very cool. So we're going to go ahead and replace our other one. And then there it is. Look at that thing. It's a beaut. I love the little light on the handle. Sweet. We've got our little sight on there. That is a good looking gun, if I do say so myself. Now we've got 60 bullets. I wouldn't mind giving this a test. We've got some large creatures on the other side of the land bridge over there, but I think what we're going to do is we are going to go ahead and crash for the night, and then we'll go over during the day because, well, we want to see our kill, right? We want to see how that goes. So let's go ahead and sleep, and I will see you in the morning. Yep, today's a good day to go hunting. Let's begin the run. So just over the land bridge, right over here, there are some large creatures. Now, there are bears over here, come to think of it, those fire-spitting bears. Although I don't see them that frequently. They tend to be on the other side of the pit. And I'm not seeing any right now, so we're going to head over here. These the green rhinos, they kind of piss me off anyway, so we'll go take them out. Well, before we get across, I see these flying warbirds, and I definitely don't like these guys. In fact, he might even be coming towards me. So I want to actually shoot one of these guys out of the sky if possible. Let's give that a whirl. Okay, so they can take some punishment. Oh, I did a couple shots there. Oh, I can hold down. Interesting. Now, that wasn't very well thought out. I should have let him get here so I could get the meat. Oh, well. So let's see. We got some big creatures down there, but what we're really after is the rhino. Big green rhino. I guess we could take one of those guys out, but we tend to find those guys down in this direction. I thought maybe I saw one, but that turned out to be a tree. So we're just going to head over here. This is where last time when I was looking for one, I went off in this direction. And if we get jumped, I think we'll just go to the sword. Rather save the bullets. We've only got 48. So I think what's going to happen is that we are going to have to go hunting and go to one of those alien camps because those guys drop bullets. Of course, I'm saying that now and realizing that I'm going to spend a lot. Oh, crap. No. Yeah, look at that. Haha, machine gun style. Cool. So anyway, yeah, I mean, I suppose if I go hunting those alien guys, I'm going to end up going through a lot of bullets, so that's something to consider. Definitely something to consider. Okay, so here we go, our game. This is what we are hunting. So I think we're just going to pick one. These guys otherwise aren't aggro. If I shoot one, they don't all come or run in. They don't bab, if you're familiar with the old school MMO terms. Let's see, or BAF rather, a BAB. I'm thinking D&D there. Your base attack bonus. No, I'm talking about bring all friends, BAF. Okay, so we got the gun. Let's get this guy out. This guy seems to want to face us, so we're going to give him a shot or two to see what the damage is like. So it could be better. We're going to kind of go a little nuts here. Woo, we just went through a whole lot of ammo to take him out. That was not very efficient at all. Now let's see what we get here. We got almost 300 meat. Okay, so that's, what does that come out to? 50 bullets? Actually, that wasn't bad. I only had 40 something, so not bad. We have 6. I may have used 30 there and gained enough meat dollars back to buy 50, so not too bad. We're netting 20 bullets or so. I could probably be a little bit more efficient, although I think that was actually, I gotta give myself some credit. That was pretty efficient. I did machine gun him, but I only popped off the last couple to finish him, so very cool. Now, certainly with 6 bullets, we don't have enough to take out another one, and I'm not feeling very confident? Either one, actually. But I'm not feeling confident right now. My sword, that's probably the next thing to work on, and the shield is not functioning. It is busted, so we're just going to go ahead and head back to Adisa's camp and regroup, think about what's next on the agenda.